We're going to solve these the exact same way as we did the other ones, except something's missing. Yeah, well, you could use that. So guess what? Let's set up our 3 fraction bars. Let's highlight in one of your colors or underline what it is you're looking for. What are we comparing? We're comparing miles to hours. We're on the miles to hour side, not the other. So, miles per hour. And we learned how to figure that out, right? It's not hours per mile, it's miles per hour. Now, circle your numbers. We have a 630, a 14, a 42, and that's it. I'm not given 4, I'm only given 3, which means one of them that I don't know is the unknown. So you're going to get your other color highlighter or colored pencils, and I want you to highlight the 2 words that help you figure out what we don't know and what we're trying to find. 2 words in that sentence. What is it? Yes. How far? And how do you answer a how far question? If I say, how far is it? Would you say 3 inches? Or, I mean, I guess would you say, you could. Would you say 10 miles or 10 minutes? You would say 10, or you could say hours. So, far is represented with a distance, which is miles. So, guess what we don't know? We're going to solve for the how far. What question would it be if the answer was asked to be solved in hours? Not how far, but how long, meaning like how many minutes, right? So, let's fill in the 3 that we know. I can go 630 miles in 14 hours, and if I'm going at the same speed, which is a whole nother lesson, and I travel for 42 hours instead of 14, that must mean I'm going how many miles? And you know what? I'm going to suggest that you use the variable that stands for what you're looking for. Don't just use an X all the time. M for miles. H for hours. Yes. Okay. So, now, what's that? Okay, good. Now, how is this different from the other one we just did? Is this a yes-no answer? No. I want you to make it a yes answer. And there's only one number that can go in for M in order to do that. I want to ask you a question, though. Before I taught you any fancy way of doing this, how else could you have done it? By using unit rate. If you can travel this far in 14 hours, Nikolai.
So, using this to find the unit, you have to find the unit rate. And
Good. Yeah. He said, well, all I need to do is figure out how much I can go in 1 hour, and then take that and multiply it by 42, and that will be my answer, right? And essentially, that's really what you're doing. You're just showing it in a different way. So now that we have this set up, can you say 14M equals, 630, you're going to have a pretty big number, times 42, 26,460, but I still have to divide that by 14, which is the process that we used. And look, I already have that entered in my calculator. You don't need to hit clear. Just hit divided by 14, and you got the same answer that we did by solving it for the other way. Okay?
I do it wrong or something because I got
What'd you get?
1,890 right away. I didn't get 27.
Oh, you must have.
Oh, because I multiplied.
Yeah,
45.
yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, what'd you do?
I did, I divided 42 and 14 and got 3.
Okay.
And I multiplied 630 by 3. That's why I got my answer.
Okay. All right. There's all kinds of ways. Yeah.
I just did 630 divided by 14. And I just,
Yeah. Multiplied it by, yeah. Okay. All right, guys. Lots of ways to do it. Here's what I'm hoping that you can do for me is make sure you understand to set the proportion up. So are you ready? What are we comparing? Cost per shirt. That's awesome. You said it in the exact correct order. Cost per shirt. You could put cost per shirt. You could put a $sign there if you want. Circle the numbers. And now here's the deal, you guys. I know that you're getting the answers a couple different ways, but I'm going to ask you because there are going to be times where I might say, hey, I don't really care about the answer. Which one of the following proportions will get you the right answer? And if you don't know how to set it up, then it's not going to matter. So, what words would I highlight that I'm looking for as my answer? How much? Good. And so, what would I highlight? Would I highlight the shirt or the cost? Which one of these answers how much? Cost. So, if it costs $18.80 for 2 shirts, okay, listen, I want you to watch and listen at the same time. If it costs $18.80 for 2 shirts, what would the cost be for 9 shirts? That's exactly how it's set up. I'll say it one more time. If it's $18.80 for 2, then how much for 9? So yeah, I know you divide it by this and then multiply it by 9, right? Or you do your cross multiply. 2 times C is 2C. 1880 times 9 is $169.20. You can add the 0 or not. Divide that by 2. Did anybody get $84.60? So for 9 shirts, it's $84.60. Because I need you to kind of know this. I just solved for C, which means wouldn't I go back up and put that in there? So if it's $18.80 for 2, it's $84.60 for 9. The $169 is what you get when you multiply the 9 shirts times this, but you still have to divide it by 2. So that's why, guys, it's really important to set it up instead of trying to just, walk through it. Yes?
I did it a different way, and I think it's simpler because